This video I am going to put up on YouTube. This video is to speak to international security and my caretakers of the land and certain dignities of legacy and lineages. I'm going to cover a lot of topics when it comes to international security, my spiritual guardian god empresses, my literal wives that I ain't call at a time yet because I got other things going on, and other individuals concerning the humane condition of the physical reality throughout time. Let me explain something to you. One, I don't have a social economic system where individuals feel like they create situations just to bug an individual's consciousness. I'm not on those stupid shit. I'm on social recovery myself. Now, a lot of things then happen throughout all the years and throughout all the time, right? All right, that's wonderful if people did stupid things for us concerning your health. You're learning about why your health is so important through the paradigm of time. Then you have people that's aggravated about the revenue and finance because of their health, and then situations even at a time. Now you had individuals in social star charts, even of value, that did certain things according to their journey in life, and then you have people in the physical reality looking a certain type of way in their physical reality in the paradigm of time in life. And also me myself because of things I also did and my wife did. So you have them people being conditioned and pressurized out of sequence. It's just like, yo, let me tell you how nice I am. You ever seen a person get artificially inseminated with an embryo, through the embryo for them to have a child, or artificially inseminated how can I say this, certain type of physics therapy for even iron leg, or replace if you lost your feet, your arm, your chest. My physics, and I'm a doctor. I did all this. There's nothing new under the sun. I've been trying to explain this before we got into the situation. I'm just sitting on the sideline because of other things that happen and concerning international security. Now, when you have people that wants to be artificially inseminated, that means the physics of their physical equality or what they could do far as a suit, it is precise even to my mathematics in the paradigm. So that means individuals went after my Nike gloves. Okay, I'm starting to speak about certain things now, and this is why they went and stole my Nike gloves, and they try to make it seem like I lost it, but they stole it, but they were just pressurizing the situation to happen because other people want to steal international security ideas. Now, I'm going to tell you this. You ever played corners? And it'd be so many corners a certain type of way, and the person says, oh, I got this corner, or whatever. My corners are planned. Listen, not the corner. Well, also in social economics, according to certain locations as far as certain empresses, but I'll say my corners are planets. If I'm playing, I would never play corners, but if I introduce a form of entertainment and humor for certain physics in the physical reality, I done did it already. So I'm just showing you the manifestation of other things even in time a certain type of way. Now, I'm going to tell you how real this is, right? Now, imagine an individual saying they want to be artificially inseminated with a new iron leg or a certain type of leg, certain things they've been through. Okay, this is why they went after me for the digital system and international security, because this is why they went after the World Trade, because they knew I held the documents, and then I had all the format and the blueprints and plans of all the artificial insemination and things individuals would need. Other social economic star charts like pre-prime trans, you've been introduced to one of the other situations already, transformers, and then, you know, other people will start to go after you. All right, I'm the head of all social star charts. Oh, that's wonderful. All right, good. Now, let me explain something to you about physics. Now, if I told you I had a planet where I'm just teaching nothing but, let me use a bizarre example, a nuns, or all girls schools. If I have a child, a son, he goes to a certain private school for himself, and then I send him on his way. But I haven't been having children since I've been socially recovering for a couple of years, right? So now, all right, now individuals, if I have a child, and then my child at a time, He's supposed to learn what he's supposed to learn to continue so nobody don't bother him in his education. But then you have a girl that comes in the social economic system and she gets a boyfriend or funny type situations. That's already endangerment to international security, even in private districts, because it's already showing you rules are going to be broken and they're going to go through a point of sacredcy of the humane condition to upset and cause a tragedy in the physics on a celestial earth dealing with cellular activity that generates forms of matter. Okay, easy physics. So now if you have a girl in the physical reality that says, oh, I'm going to go do something, get a boyfriend, all type of stuff, I mean, she's wasting time, revenue, and she's an endangerment to the social economics of the social habitations. Now, if my child has to go to school and learn what he's going to learn, he's going to be precisely and properly educated, right? Now, if he goes to school, that means his brother is on another social economic system, probably a planet, literally a planet, because knowing that I'm Zeus and also Atlas, knowing on a planet waiting to see if he can ever bring the individual home. Now, if the individual doesn't come home and he says something happens to him, now let me explain something. This girl that I knew that is my wife, the soon-to-be ex-wife, because of certain reasons in the paradigm of time of people wasting also her social equality, even of herself, of her physics. Now, they say, oh, all right, I'm going to go. She says, oh, okay, I'm going to go pick up your child, bring him to my house, and then other people already scheming all day on how to get my finances. Okay, that means she already killed herself. When she wasted her own time, that means she killed herself. So when she told me, like this girl told me she wanted to be a drug dealer, I looked at her, I'm in social recovery. That just wouldn't work out with the type of plans and the things I already did. Back in the days, probably I would have did certain things a certain type of way, but I'm not going that way just to make it look like a literal robbery when it comes down to natural physics. And then on top of it, I'm the real India, and then they want to kill me, and I'm the literal China and Japan. Also, or I'm Asia himself. And then individuals want to kill me for the ingredients that I have when it comes to social habitation, and they make you want to eat it slow because they want to make it seem like it's a fucking a gourmet meal after I prepared it in umbak right? So you just ain't realize the physics yet. So I'm just gonna say certain things because those people that had the plans, they don't know the certain things that I did a certain type of ways, just certain other things. So we're just gonna go about this a certain type of way. I told you I'm moving my kitchen to Haiti, but it's already happened. But listen, let me tell you something, right? You see how people shutting down social equalities, and I told you I have nuns, and if I was educating nuns, and then I tell you I have private schools for females, if I have a child, a son, it's certain things for his benefit. He learns it a certain type of way and goes about his business. If a chick decides, okay, some guy goes and loose somewhere and then he's in the social economic system saying he got a girlfriend. And then I'm educating, say that they're doing things for international security, for manners and to how to be appropriate. And then another dude comes out of nowhere in my social economic system through time, doesn't know what's going on. He said he's gonna get him a girlfriend. I look at the dude like, yo, damn, I'm in social recovery. I have children that I made plans for, and then I'm socially recovering at my wife's house. And then on top of it, I have way more than one wife, even in the family. So now, you telling me you're going to get a girlfriend, I don't know where that irritation came from because I'm the real Ra, the real Osiris. So, I'm just going to turn my back and this. International security shouldn't even call me. The police priests, if I argue with somebody in the street, it is already, whatever condition somebody else thought in their mental is already manifesting with the original and also the original origin of your existence. So it's just showing itself, and then it is no need to be said if police got to arrest individuals or what the fuck is the situation, whatever. When it comes to situation, it's already non and void because the education was already out there. But now, say for instance, a chick says, yo, she gonna have a children with other. You're already going against international security. You basically said you're going to start raping girls. In a level of physics and a pie graph and common sense, that means individuals are going to start causing, if a person's going against the reason of the social dignity and order, that means they're going to cause traumatic experiences. That means rape. That means robberies. murders, killings. That one little statement is saying you're going to go get a girlfriend. It's saying that you're going to throw everybody off of what's supposed to be, even down to their regardment of their humane condition of their physical habitation. So you're basically saying all type of things are going to happen. So even police precincts and people that work in social districts that even had a badge should have thought about this situation that I'm speaking about, because that's already telling you that's a person infiltrating and you won't have no future. So your common sense as far as that seeming kind of stupidity to me when it comes to international security. And then on top of it, them already knowing why I'm sitting here. And then on top of it, I shouldn't feel like a prisoner for all my accomplishments that I already accomplished in the physical reality, as you can see in the social equality, even as you're rolling around. So as I'm going to say, you should think of it as a real broad statement I'm making. So just like another person can make a broad statement saying they're going to get a girlfriend, I'm going to make another type of broad statement opposite, parallel to the reason why he shouldn't even had even a choice to say or think that type of situation, because I'm going to explain it even when it comes to therapy and physics. Now, let me explain something to you. Now, if I have a child and this chick tells me she wants to be a drug dealer, that means she's calling the value of the conduct, even of the space empress, out of pocket, even at a time. So she's becoming to her a threat, even as of her family, down to the reason of their atmosphere and condition. So already in that physics, they should already knew to take it beyond serious. So how are they going to handle her situation before it gets out of control and cause the end of a social habitation, planets, even of a foundation of the reason of existence and historical facts through the paradigm of time. Now, yo, listen. I'm gonna tell you just like this. I'm breaking down easy physics. If you're a God body, yo, listen, you shouldn't even speak to me or even try to shake my hand, give me a don't do none of that. Stay the fuck away from me. Because that means you've been calculating a long time and I shouldn't have been making these videos. But listen to what I'm telling you right now, right? Now, listen to this. Now, if a chick says she wants to be a drug dealer, that means she's going to be trying to call things out of pocket and cause situations at a time. So my children, pre-prime trends, you got to think about your battery pack and your charge. Because I'm going to tell you, a person doesn't know what I'm speaking about. I'm speaking about a level of physics, an allegory, and an art. For individuals that's real intellectual, I'm speaking about your Pokemon situation. Now, if you're calling individuals out of pocket and they were robbing a cloth empress, I just lost a cloth that looked just like this. Over there by where I was chilling, I went back for it and it wasn't even on the floor. And then there was already how can I say this? Alert letting me know that somebody did something funny. And then during the time I was already like, oh, wait a minute. To me, it didn't mean nothing because it should have already been being handled. But I'm just saying like this, I'm thinking to myself, if they're going to go after the cloth, that means they're going to go after international security. Now, if a chick is causing things to come out of pocket, that means she's robbing the social habitation, even of the international security of this foundation, and also of the future revenue, even of the current conduct, even in matter, even in physics, even in energy. Now, if you got a chick that's calling things like a Pokemon ball out of pocket at a time, when is the robberies happening, and when did a person disappear and decided to do all type of face-off type situations? Now, a person got to think about all these type of things because it's like Ocean's 11, Ocean's 12. I'm already solving all these situations at a time. This is why certain individuals in their physics and social habitation, they do the things that they do around me, because I shouldn't have been explaining this because it should have been common sense. People should have already been on it. It should have been on it so much that another person should have never even looked like they were tired to be on it. Now, I'm going to show, because that's a person causing slothful jam a certain type of way. In physics, even in art and allegory, science, metaphysics, same thing. And I'm being beyond serious because I'll catch a culprit that's doing certain things a certain type of way, and then you'll be surprised, and a lot of people will be mad and be like, how did this nigga do it? I just explained everything to you in physics and who you're going after. You're going after an individual that likes slow grind. So I know what the dance is. I know what the dance is and all type. You're going after individual that just is just doing it for a moment, and then on top of it, they're trying to extend the reason of their receptiveness of their current reality, even in metaphysics and in physics, of the physical reality. Now, let me explain something to you. If you have a chick that says she's calling things out of pocket all the time, then I tell individuals, yo, you might get robbed for your battery pack, because when I put your brother away a long time ago before certain things happen. And I was wondering what would cause it, and he wanted to be around a certain type of way at a time. And then on top of it, you have people at a time that's doing things according to their social equality, of their physics, of their humane condition, of their existence, passing away. Some of them getting old, some of them can't accomplish certain things, and the other individuals are going in and out of pocket like a Pokemon ball, like they taking the stuffing. It's like they made what was in the Pokemon ball was soon to be stuffing, and after that they're just doing what they wanted to do with it, and then they're just doing it to manipulate individuals. And then on top of it, it's to get magic power, current, because if we're gonna speak on some real Chi shit, but I'm Emperor Chi, Magi Chi, and we're gonna speak on some yin and yang. I don't want to call out individuals' names a certain way. If we're gonna speak about some yin and yang, that means, how do you think individuals did it? How do you think even at the time when an individual does something, and I'm naturally speaking because I have this whole social habitation vibrating a certain type of way, and I'm speaking right now. And then we're in the year of the element. So how do you think the situation vibrates even at a time? Because another person, when they want to really do something, don't they go full-fledged in? So how you think this is happening a certain type of way? That means another person is just even waiting for the vibrational current that's causing the situation. And it'll be easy to view an eye point in the physical reality. Now, I'm going to take my time before I load this up on YouTube. Now, I'm going to say just like this. Because there's a reflection of a purple light, and then my throat feeling funny, so of a purplish car. So now I'm just gonna be real, right? Now I'm just showing you how real situations is, even in the paradigm of time, of other people trying to learn other people's humane condition. Because if we go to speak about India, and another person wanted to rob me because I made athleticism for the military, the army, artificial legs, metal, all type of stuff for person's social recovery, that means they're going after the grain of existence, and then a person doesn't want to stop. Now, I'm a person on social recovery. I never had a vacation, and I made space. I mean, literal space that your planet just floats on. Now, you think about that in the physical reality. And then on top of it, you have individuals. I'm nice. I'm beyond nice. Then you have individuals, even at my current time, I'm nice. This is how nice I am. Then you have individuals that's vibrating that already wanted to go after me, like they wanted to kill India, China, Asia for secrecy. It came in America, the false handshake, the false rubbing. I'm just telling you how real the situation is even in physics. And then on top of it, you have people portraying things and wanting to look. Like, listen, if we're going to even go into reflection, what would be good? You ever been to an eye doctor and the eye doctor says, look, can you see this letter there? How does it make your eyes feel? Does this, obviously, it shows you there's a level of physics, even for the physical reality, what a person should be taking in or viewing or vibrating next to, even in the physical reality at a time. So even in physics, so if something's not right, and then on top of it, certain things are happening, and then you have chicks say she's using like a Pokemon ball, and she says, I don't care about your caretakers. They did a whole bunch of stuff. They don't want to be caught in certain things that they did. And then this chick is just pulling out Pokemon balls with other individuals, causing boyfriends, coming all over the place of people that had wrong conduct. Now, how is a person going to recover in a social habitation of individuals that had wrong conduct? That person's energy that they're putting out there is already going to be traumatic. You have people that did certain things in life, certain conduct that they had through time was okay even for their existence in the paradigm of time. But if a chick was pulling out situations like a Pokemon ball, that means she's robbing the individual of their energy, of their life, so they'll never be able to recover at a time. probably for certain reasons, for certain individuals, a certain type of way and a certain type of recovery if they care to learn what's really going on in their life. Because if they have disrespected me, there's nothing new under the sun, they're parents. So if you got conditioned and other things happen through time, so you can't get mad at me if I don't care, and I care less because another person didn't want me to care about you, and they cut your lifespan short to me being with your mother, or the reflection of your mother, the continuous habitation, or empress, and then another person wasted your life away, and then you don't see how much things happen, and you take one little thing serious, and then next thing you know, it's like everything to you because all the time and all the things you've been through, and then you come to see in a paradigm of time, in the present time while I'm still alive, the literal paradigm, in the year of the reflection, the year of the jewel stone and element, in the reflection of individuals that want girlfriends. And then you're wondering why you fucking a loser or you're a fucking star being, all type of funny things happen to you in the paradigm of time because of your fucking stupidity of hanging out with individuals that wanted to shorten your life span for the reason of your existence. A person said, if I ain't get pussy in a while, why ain't you up? Why ain't you have power? You ain't charged up. Oh, she's poker bowling. Oh, she's trying to get your charge. So she's trying to steal your charge. It's just like trying to steal kinetic energy. Now, this shit is going to go all the way down to HKM with this type of shit that's going on. So I'm going to just be real. You know, you might have other people that do funny things at a time, but real is real. Yo, listen, it's so real. I go to Africa. It's supposed to already be, the nigga Eddie Murphy already told you it's supposed to be nothing but fucking flowers waiting for me a certain type of way. I don't even go there to bother my wife because certain things I did even for her social existence and equality. This is why when you see people say certain things, they say, and then they want, because it's serious in every anatomy and vibration and conduct. It's not a joke with certain other things with certain people because another person it's just like meeting an empress that doesn't know the reason of the crown or the reason of her points of enlightenment. It's only meant for certain other people that's really upholding that office. That's why individuals do not go in certain things because you don't even want to cause a form, even in the physical reality of disrespect, when it comes to somebody that could be beyond detrimental, even the reason of your existence, also in the physical equality. Now, this is common sense. I'm just going to tell you right now, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm just going to be real with you. If you have an individual and you have a chick playing Pokeball and then she's like playing dominoes and shit, and then she's doing funny things, why is the family running around? People, certain things happening, probably other social. My children, they social economic habitation, they learn the reason that I have patience. I'm a person, I educated doctors. I don't get into doctor arguments or who wants to be a better doctor. I don't get into those foolish arguments because that type of, if that ever happened around me, I would have to go on the longest vacation ever in the physical reality. And there will be nothing else to say to a person because that type of insult on a level of physics is just like, it's non-avoid to me. I don't even want to be a part of stupidity like that. Because if a person could, you have to be educated to know why you don't do certain things. Now, let me explain something to you, right? Now, if you have a chick that's going out there like pulling out Pokeballs, doing certain things, she's causing the anatomy to vibrate a certain type of way because she want to see certain type of conduct a certain type of way at a time. That means you have a chick that's already trying to harness and steal energy because something that it could have been something of the order and it needs to be corrected a certain type of way at a certain time because something that happened in the paradigm. It could be a person just wanted to harness energy because something that they did, they just don't want people to know, and then funny things are happening. It could have been something another person caused and then made it feel like that's what they did because that person's a part of them because they uphold the oath a certain type of way, and another person probably wanted to get at the person, so they wanted certain things to be done because you never know the reason of a person's journey, of the even of their intellect, of what their real concerns are about a certain type of way through time. Now, you have to think about this. Now, if a pre-prime chick, why are you hanging out? This is even if you're a jewel, why would you hang out with a chick that want a boyfriend and shit? That's like wanting to go into jewel. That's like wanting to fuck with individuals. I'm just giving you an example. Like that's like some stupid. I'm gonna give you a real bizarre example. That's like some stupid Indiana Jones movie of a person that fucked up their own quality of existence and a reflection and a paradigm, even when it comes to their humane condition of their physical value and of their physics, even of their intellect, because we're speaking about physical value. Now, a person that would fuck something like that up, you gotta be the real stupidest person to ever exist in a paradigm of time to fuck up or cause a theft in a quality of that level of simple education for you could have a fucking future that could be so traumatic and so beyond the situation that you wouldn't even believe. Now, that's like a person already robbing themselves of their quality and then wondering why they're living hard. Sometimes, at a certain point, a person could look at this YouTube and turn around and look at a person that they're fucking with and say, yo, listen, you shouldn't be breathing. You know what I'm saying? Another person shouldn't be breathing. Because I'm a person, I already told you I umbach the situation. And that's the reality, and that's how it's always gonna be. And then on top of it, it's just like another person, you shouldn't even breathe, because if you call police for a robbery of certain things, that even certain physics or even attempt to be a part of certain social conduct, then you would be finished in life, man. Like that, it's like robbing you. So like, yo, listen. It's like buying a case of Coronas, drinking with individuals that won't even give you 5 cents for the fucking bottle at the end of the day. That's how funny that situation would be. Listen, yo, I don't drink beers, I don't drink stuff like that. I'm not gonna say I never drink it, and I'm not gonna say I don't drink it. I do something like that once in a, like, it has to be another reason or some type of way of me wanting to feel or even intake that in my physical body, and even with this type of atmosphere that we're going through. You know, sometimes for intellectual sake, it wouldn't be safe for some of y'all the way I see certain conduct a certain type of way. So me, I could do it, but I just feel I don't want another person using that as an excuse in their physics or their metaphysics and then trying to take advantage of certain things. So I don't do certain things a certain type of way. But I'm going to be real. If a person would rob themselves of their own jewel quality, and then you find out the reason a person's lit is because it's just like wondering why you're not shining through time, or why you killed yourself, or why you feel the way you feel ahead of time, or after what you caused ahead of time, even in the time or whatever rate you're moving according to your oath of your social star chart of your position, even at the time. Because certain things get real interesting, that you things you don't know, and then just people being, oh my God. Listen, man, let me explain something to you, man. I don't want to get too much intricate in this situation, but I'm going to just say this. If I told you I'm the real driver, I'm going through social recovery, I'm the reason of your existence, and I have a lot of wives. I wasn't playing with it. I don't want to seem like no brute Viking, no savage, or no type of barbaric conquistador or something, or a certain type of situation. I don't want to seem